building powerful, production-ready Chrome extensions used to require months of coding experience, endless debugging, and a full development team. But what if I told you that you could build one today, right now, without writing a single line of code? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you a step-by-step framework to take a Chrome extension from just a simple idea to a fully deployable product using anti-gravity. With full automation, built-in templates, and AI-driven UI components, we are going to build a highly valuable extension completely live. Let's dive right in. To follow along, your first step is to download Antigravity from antigravity.google/download and connect your Google account. Once you are logged in, you will see a clean workspace divided into three main areas. On the left, we have the Explorer. In the middle, your project folder. And on the right, your AI chat assistant. Every Chrome extension you build is contained in a project, which acts as a dedicated folder right on your computer. The chat on the right is where the magic happens. It allows you to interact with advanced AI models. You can use Gemini 1 Pro, which is absolutely fantastic for UI and interaction design, or Claude 4.6, which is perfect for heavy technical logic and workflow automation. Framework setup for Chrome extensions. Now, before we start randomly asking the AI to build things, we need a plan. You have to provide anti-gravity with a structured blueprint for your extension. This relies on three layers of architecture: directives, orchestration, and execution, all outlined in a master plan file. By setting this up first, we ensure the AI creates a clean, scalable, and modular architecture. As we initiate this, anti-gravity automatically generates all the necessary folders for us. You can see them popping up on the screen right now: background scripts, content scripts, pop-up UI, an options page, messaging systems, storage management, and utilities. It sets up absolutely everything required for a professional web store-ready extension. Planning the Texty extension. For today's live example, we are building an extension called Texty. It's a productivity tool that allows users to insert predefined text templates anywhere on the web using keyboard shortcuts, complete with auto-filling forms and a floating assistant. To give you an idea of the market demand for this, I am opening the Chrome Web Store and pulling up the famous extension TextBlaze. Take a look at this. Over 700,000 downloads, 1,800 ratings, and sitting at 9 stars. That is massive value. Today, we are going to build some of its best features. To make this incredibly easy, I'm going to copy the entire description of TextBlaze right here from the web store. Next, I'm navigating to my Google Docs. I have already prepared a master prompt that acts as a blueprint for generating new extensions. Don't worry, I have linked this exact prompt in the video description below for you to use. I'm taking the TextBlaze description we just copied, and I am pasting it directly into the description placeholder of my master prompt. Perfect. Now I'll copy this entire updated prompt and head over to ChatGPT. I'm pasting it in, and ChatGPT is now generating an anti-gravity ready prompt, specifically formatted to develop our Texty extension. The build phase in anti-gravity. Once ChatGPT finishes generating, I'm going to copy that final prompt and head back into anti-gravity. I have already created an empty folder named Texty. First, we need to select our AI model. For the heavy lifting and planning, I am selecting Claude 4.6 because of its advanced reasoning capabilities. I'll select the planning phase, paste our prompt right into the chat, and hit submit. Now, sit back and watch anti-gravity do its magic. It is currently analyzing the prompt, extracting functional requirements, and generating a detailed task list. Look at what it's planning: detecting editable fields across all websites, implementing shortcut expansions, creating a snippet manager, and building placeholder forms. It's even identifying edge cases like password fields and rich text editors, adding performance optimizations to ensure it runs smoothly anywhere. We will let it complete the planning phase. Okay, now that it's done, you have the option to add comments or edit the plan before implementation. Looking over this, it all seems perfect. Let's proceed with implementation. Right now, it is generating the manifest.json file, and it's asking permission to run some command line scripts. You can choose Ask Every Time or Always Run. It is also generating our extension icons using the Gemini Nano model, and wow, those actually look really good. I'm going to fast forward the video slightly here, so you don't have to wait for the entire code base to generate. Installation and live bug fixing. Alright, implementation is complete. We now have snippet expansion, a placeholder modal, a floating assistant, and an installation guide generated for it. Let's install it and see how it works. To install a custom Chrome extension, open your Chrome browser, click on the puzzle icon in the top right, and select Manage Extension. First, make sure you toggle on Developer Mode in the top right corner. Then, click the Load Unpacked button on the top left. Select the TextEye folder we just created in Antigravity. And there it is. TextEye is installed. But wait-oos, it looks like we have an error. Let's click on the error button to investigate. It says Service Worker Registration Failed, and below that, an uncaught type error. If you were coding manually, this would be a headache. But with Antigravity, we just copy these exact error lines, go back to our chat, and paste them in. Antigravity investigates the codebase, finds the issue, and pushes a fix. Let's refresh the extension. Okay, let's open the pop-up and create a new snippet called /hello. Oops, another tiny error. This one says uncaught in promise. Let's copy this one too. I'll type a quick message saying I am facing this error, paste the code, but this time I am switching the model to Gemini 3. 1 Pro. For small, targeted bug fixes, we don't need the heavy logic models, and Gemini handles these incredibly fast. Done. The error is fixed. Let's refresh the extension one more time and test it properly. The testing phase. I am opening the Texty Chrome extension pop-up. I'll add a new snippet trigger called /note. I'll click on Manage Snippets. Let's copy a quick paragraph from ChatGPT, paste it in here, and save the new snippet. Notice that we even have a fully functional search bar and options to export or import our snippets in JSON format. That is incredibly pro-level functionality. If we navigate to the Settings tab, you'll see we can change the trigger prefix. By default, it's a / but you can change it to a double colon or double semicolon. There are also toggle buttons for autocomplete, the snippet assistant, and notification, so you can customize it exactly to your liking. Let's test it live. I'm opening a Google search input. I type /note, and boom, it automatically injects the text we just saved. Let's test the keyboard shortcuts. I've set my shortcut to Ctrl+%. I press it, and the toggle TextEye snippet assistant pops right up on the screen. From here, I can select any snippet and drop it into the field. If I press Alt+A, it perfectly activates the extension pop-up. Everything is working flawlessly. And there you have it. You can see just how easily we can build a highly complex Chrome extension. You literally just find an extension you like on the web store, copy its description, place it into the master prompt, run it through the AI, and boom, your extension is ready to go. I've linked the master prompt and the Texty Chrome extension repository in the description below so you can try it yourself. Now, I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments section, what Chrome extension are you going to build using AI? If you face any issues while developing with Antigravity or any LLM, just leave a comment on this video and I will help you out as soon as possible. In my next video, I'm going to show you exactly how to package and publish your newly created Chrome extension directly to the Chrome Web Store so you can start getting users. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.